Hello everyone, I Vaishali welcomes you in Gokul Das Public School's structured online syllabus based classes. So, in our previous classes, you understood and we learned 3-digit numbers. So, let us recall a little bit. What is a 3-digit number? We have covered this. What is 3-digit number? A number which is having 3 digits. A number which is having 3 digits is called a 3-digit number. Okay. So, is this a 3-digit number? Yes or no? Yes. This is 3-digit number. How? How many digits it is having? 1, 2 and 3. Ones, tens and hundreds. How many digits are there? 1, 2 and 3. That is why we are calling it 3-digit number. So, okay. Where do you live? You live in Khargon? Me, you, your best friends, Aarti ma'am, Kritika ma'am, Geete ma'am, all of us. Where do we live? We live in Khargon. Likewise, where do number live? Have you think about it? Have you ever think about it? Where do number live? As we all of us live in Khargon. Likewise, number lives on number line. Number lives on a number line. Like this is your house. This is my house. This is Kritika ma'am's house. This is your best friend's house. Aarti ma'am's house. Geete ma'am's house. Okay. And all of us lives in Khargon. So likewise, numbers also live on number line. This is zero's house. Number 1's house. Number 2's house. Number 3's house and so on. But the distance between my house and your house and Kritika ma'am's house is not same, but the distance between 0 to 1 or 1 to 3 or 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 is always same. We all live in Khargon. Likewise, number lives on number line. But the distance between our houses always varies. But the distance between these numbers houses from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 and so on is always equal. Okay. Now, what will come after this 4? Forward counting. What will come after 4? 5. Very good. And then 6. Very good. Now, suppose we have completed up to 130. You all aware of 3-digit number? What we call this number? 130. So now what will our next number be on this number line is? 131. What comes after 130? 131. So what here will come is 131 and then 132 and so on. So suppose now this is number line and 415 is given. Now next, whose house will come? 416, then 417 and so on. Now suppose we are seeing 980. Now what will come after 980 is 981, 982 and so on. And we remember the distance between 415 and 416 is equal to distance between 980 and 981 or any two other numbers, whatever number you can think. Distance between these two numbers will always be equal to these two numbers or these two numbers. Okay, why this is happening? Because we added just one more. We added one here and then got this, then we added one here and then got this. Likewise, when we added one here, we got this. When we added one here, then we got this. That is why we are saying the distance between these two numbers are same. Okay. Now open your book, page number 13. Open your book, page number 13. Here are some questions based on number line. Now you understood what is number line? Okay. So the very first blank is there. Very first question is of fill in the blanks. And the first number written over there is 310. So you know what will come after 310? So try to do it by yourself. Okay, so what comes after 310 is 311. What we are doing? We are just adding one more, and by counting forward, we are completing this number line. So what comes after 311 is 312, and then 313, 314, 315, and so on. We have to fill all these blanks. 318, 319 and 320. Hope you all got this. Now, the next number line. So, the very first 3-digit number they gave is 750. So, what will come after this 750 is 751, 752, 753, 754, 755, then 756, yes, and then 757, 758, 759 and 760. Yes. Now this is very simple for you because you have done 3-digit forward counting up to 999. So I can give you whatever the number I give or this book give you, you are able to count forward on this number line also. Now the next number line, 695. So again we have to do the same process, add 1 and count forward and fill this number line. So what comes after 695 is 696, then 697, then 698, then 699. What comes after 699 is 700, then 701, then 702, then 703, then 704 and 705. Now the next number line they have given us is from which digit they started. They started with 3-digit 982. So again we have to do the same process by adding 1 by forward counting. We have to complete this number line. So what comes after 982 is very good 983. Then again for counting forward, what we will do, we will just add one more like we have done this. What comes after 983 is 984, then 985, then 986. Again we'll count forward by adding one more. What comes after 986 is 987, then 988, then again we will add one more, 989. What will happen to this 989? When I will add 1, what I will get is 990. Again for filling this number line, what we will do? Again we will repeat the same process. We will add 1 and 1 and 1. So what will come after what will come when I will add 1 in this 990 is 991. Again I have to add one more, and what I will get is 992. Now the last question. Again they have given one more number line, and they started with this 3-digit number 507. So again, for completing this number line, we have to add one more for counting forward. So what will I get when I add 1 in this 507 is 508. Again I will add one more. What I will get is 509. Then 510. Then 511. 512. Then 513. 514. Again I will add one more. I will get 515. 516. 517. 80. I hope now you understood what number line, how to complete number line. Now there are two ways of representing a number. How many ways are there? Two ways. One is the numerals. What are these? These all are numerals. We can denote numbers in two ways. The very first is numerals, which we have done. And the second one is in the form of number name. We can represent a number in the form of number name too. How we were representing the numbers till now was in the form of numerals. What is this? This is a 3-digit number in the form of numerals. So there are two ways. How many ways are there? Two ways. There are two ways of representing a number. How many ways are there? Two ways are there. Number one is numeral form. In the form of numerals. For example, if I want to write 115, so how I will write is this in the form of numeral 115, which we have learned from 0 to 999. We have covered all 3-digit numerals. Now, what is the second form of representing a number? Is number name. How we were representing numbers till now was in the form of numerals. Now, what we will learn is representing a number by number name. For example, if I want to represent the same number 115, so how I represent this number in the form of number name? What we do? We write what we read. We write what we read. Number name is just numeral in the form of words. What is number name? number name is numeral in the form of words. When we write numeral in words, we get number name. So what is this word? 150. What we read is what we write. What we read is what we write is number name 150. So we will write what we are reading 115. So we will write 115. How we were reading is this 115. So what we read is we write. We were reading it 115. So we wrote 150. This is number name. This is very simple. Whatever we write is we read. Whatever we read is we write. Okay. So there are two ways of representing a number. First one is in the form of numeral and the second one in the form of number name. So now open your book, page number and 14. Open your book, page number 14. So the very first one they did for you, 436. So what we read this 3-digit number is 436. So we are reading 436. So we will write 436. 436. Okay. Now the next number they have given is 732. So what we read these 3 digits together is 732. Which place is this? Ones. Very good. We have also learned this ones, tens and hundreds. So the rightmost place, what we call it? Ones. Then this, left to it is tens and then hundred. So there are two ways of writing the number name. The first one is whatever we read is we write, or if you are not able to write the number name by this, so simply what is this, what the number is this 7 and on which position it is 100. So we will write 700. 700. Then these two numbers we will 3 and 2. What do you call it? 32. Okay. So 700 and these two numbers together 32. Okay, again. Now we will do your books question. The very first they have did for you. The second one is 7, 3 and 2. 7, 3, 2. What we read? 732. Very good. So we will write 700 32. So students, did you notice one thing, that I put a dash here, and why only here, not here or all the places? Why I put this dash here? This dash is called hyphen. What we call it is hyphen. And when two numbers are joined together, or two numbers, when we read the two numbers together, we put this hyphen to show it. 732. We combine these two numbers, we join these two numbers and reading them together. That is why we are putting this hyphen here. Okay. So whenever we will read two numbers together, we will put a hyphen there. Okay. Now, next number 369. 369. So what we read this number is 369. Very good. 369. So again, I put a dash here. What we call this dashes? Hyphen. And why we are putting this hyphen here? Because we are reading these two numbers together. We are not reading these two numbers together. What we are reading the number is 369. We are joining these two numbers and then reading them. Reading that. So we are putting the hyphen here. So now the next number is 906. The next number is 906. So how we read this number? 906. Very good. So we write what we read. So we will write 906 as we are reading it as 906. Now, is there any need to put hyphen? Yes or no? No, because we are not, no two numbers are joined together to read. Okay, only here on the tens place 0 is there. So only ones place we are having 6. So only 6 we are reading. We are not combining two numbers to read them. So we are not putting hyphen here. Now the next number is 688. 688. What we read? This number is 688. So we write what we read. $688. Again, I have put this hyphen here. Why? Because we are joining these two 8s together to combine and read them as 88. Now, our next number is 999. Our next number is 999. How we read this? 999. This is our greatest 3-digit number. 999. Now the next number is 820. 820. How we read it as 820. So we write what we read. So we will write 820. 820. Okay. Now try to do last two by your own. Try to do them by your own. Now, let us see, have you did it correctly or not? So, the next number is 667. The next number is 667. What we read? How we read it? 667. So, we write what we read. So, we will write 667. So again, we put the hyphen here but not No ones place was here, 0 was on ones place, so we did not combine two numbers together to write it. So we did not put a hyphen here, but here we combine two numbers together to write its name. So we put hyphen here. And the next number, and our last number is 444, 444. How we read it? As 444. So we write what we read. So we will write 444. Now I hope you all understood the representing two ways of representing a 3-digit number. What are they? The first one is numerals. This, yeah, this one. Which way is this? This one is the first type of representing a number. What is that? That is in the form of numerals. And the other one is in the form of number names. So these all are also representation a number in the form of words. So two ways are there, number name and numeral. So we have learned both the ways of representing a 3-digit number, that is number name, and in the form of numeral. Okay, so in our next lecture we will continue. We will learn place value and face value. So till then, bye bye.